she writes this sentence. Here's the sentence that Kagan wrote, not the medical society. Quote, "An intact DNX, however, may be the best or most appropriate procedure in a particular circumstance to save the life or preserve the health of a woman, and a doctor should be allowed to make this determination." Now, here's the report now that comes out from ACOG after she's put pressure on the lobbyist. The same first sentence, listen to this. "A select panel convened by ACOG could identify no circumstances under which this procedure, as defined above, would be the only option to save the life or preserve the health of the woman." Same sentence as was in 1996. But now the next sentence is Kagan's sentence. "An intact DNX, however, may be the best or most appropriate procedure in a particular circumstance to save the life or preserve the health of a woman, and only the doctor, in consultation with the patient based upon the woman's particular circumstances, can make this decision." That's Kagan's words,
yes,
not the medical society's words. And then it is that sentence that the courts later used to strike down the partial birth abortion decision, including the Supreme Court in 2000. They said, well, this procedure may be necessary in some circumstances to save the life or preserve the health of the mother.
That's not what the report said.
Then they struck it down. That's based on Kagan's fraudulent manipulation of the medical
testimony. How is it that we're even having a conversation? How is it that this woman is legitimately appears to be, not legitimately, illegitimately appears to be about to be confirmed to the United States Supreme Court after having done what she did here? The jig's up. The evidence is out, yet you don't hear the mainstream media reporting on this. You don't hear any of the leftists that are supporting her talking about this. Of course, they would agree with her. How is it that we're even having this conversation? It's mind-boggling.
It would be outrageous. I mean, it is outrageous for anybody to do this. Now, here, what you would do for somebody who has manipulated medical evidence because it disagreed with their position on the most horrendous kind of thing, partial birth abortion. Yeah. This is not just abortion. It's, like you're saying, partial birth abortion, late term
up to
abortions.
9 months.
Yeah, where you just literally have the most gruesome thing you do to the baby, inhumane. She wanted to keep that legal. She didn't like the medical evidence, so she changed the medical evidence. Based upon that change from Kagan, the courts relied upon to strike down the partial birth abortion law. Now, fortunately, in 2007, Bush administration repassed the partial birth abortion law, and the Supreme Court upheld it in 2007. But for those many years, it's Kagan who has the blood of these children on her hands. And are we going to award her for that by putting her on the very court that she fraudulently manipulated evidence to meet her ideological belief?
She's proven herself to be a radical ideologue that, despite what the evidence shows, she is going to push for her agenda. She's proven herself. She's done it here. She's even changed the language of a report that did not agree with her position on the issue. We know now definitively that she will do this on the court. This is on the bench. This is what we have been saying all along. She is, in fact, in her own writing and in her own words, has said essentially that it's a judge's job to do just that, to help affect public policy and change in public policy. That is not a judge's job.
When a judge, when somebody, if she's on the bench, then she can take all this material and manipulate it as well, and all of a sudden becomes a majority decision. That's not what we want. Go to Liberty Counsel's website and sign up for the Liberty Action email. We're sending thousands and thousands of faxes to the senators right now to oppose the nomination of Kagan. It has hit a big bump in the road. She needs to not be confirmed to the U.S. Supreme Court. Go to lc.org.
You have been listening to Matt Staver of Liberty Counsel. Our hope is to encourage and inspire you to stand up for your faith, family, and freedoms. We can accomplish a lot when we work together. Get informed and get involved today. Sign up for our free monthly newsletter, The Liberator. We will send it out to you free of charge. Stay informed with our Liberty Alert email update. Just click on the website at www.lc.org or call us at 1-800-671-1776. Tune in next time to learn more about your rights right here on Faith and Freedom.